Hello and welcome to Alejandra's YouTube show.
Thank you. I'm Alejandra and
My name is Love.
we have no professional advice to give whatsoever in any regards about interior design and home decor. But we have opinions
And great taste.
and we're interested in interior design and home decor and style and clothes. So we're gonna watch Architectural Digest's video of Amanda Seyfrieds' Peaceful New York home.
Yeah, I have a feeling it could go both ways. It could be very nice or very
Bice.
nice.
Nice.
Also, she is not
she-
super familiar to me. I think she's the son of Seyfried and Roy, the magicians in Las Vegas. No?
She is the girl who played the leading part in this
Freaky Friday.
I was gonna say this TV show that we just saw about the girl that scammed the world with this blood testing thing.
Oh yeah.
Theranos.
But she's also in Freaky Friday.
Yeah, I don't
Or is
remember
that Lindsay
movie.
Lohan maybe? Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's Lindsay Lohan. And
Who knows?
Okay. So let's watch this and give you our opinions.
I'm Amanda Seyfrieds, and this is my
Seyfried.
It looks like she has a sauna to the left there.
I live upstate on a farm, so I have all that. She's done a great job with my
Okay,
stone
let me
house
pause.
and what I want.
I was just gonna say this is not her main home because this looks like it's a quite small apartment, but she just said she has another bigger place because these very rich, very famous people, they have like so many homes.
Thank God it's not her main home. It looks tiny. And cheap.
No, it doesn't. It looks expensive. And it looks,
Expensive.
Here
actually it looks like a Scandinavian home. From the colors and from like the color scheme and the style so far.
Yeah.
was something that felt natural, and I just feel so.
I love that table, the low
city,
living room
feeling
table.
Like we're slightly home, even
I
though
think
we're not
the
home.
sauna there is super weird.
What do you mean sauna?
When you come in, this
Oak wall kind
looks
of
like a
sets us
sauna
away
door.
You said to the left.
Yeah, but her left.
A little bit
Ah.
from the kitchen, it elongates the foyer, and the mirror is essential because you gotta check your look before you leave. You know.
Also, this reminds me, check your look before you leave. We have a tiny mirror in our hallway, so we never check our style and our look before we leave.
Excuse me, please talk for yourself.
Okay, I never do that, but I always think I should do that because so many times I'm out in public and I see myself and I'm like, what have I been walking around like this, looking like a total crazy person?
Yeah, but maybe the viewers need to know that you are from the second you come up with the idea of doing something, you are like it's about 9 seconds until you're out the door.
Yeah, that's true. I'm very like, if I want to do something, I'm just like, I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. But it looks so much like an IKEA,
Yeah.
except for the
So
stove.
This kitchen is open, very airy, very light. Honestly, I don't know what this is, but my husband wanted it. Never used it, but looks stunning.
Should we just tell her what it is?
Yeah,
It's-
tell me, because is it like a hot water tap?
No, it's just water. It's because if you fill up a really big thing you boil water in,
Like a, what is it called? A casserole? Oh,
something like that.
yeah.
Then you don't want to like take it from the sink to the stove. This is
That's smart.
traditional in restaurant kitchens. And if
Former chef talking.
And also speaking of that area, I think someone really did a good job with that, because that's a pain to move a big
Especially
water.
if you have those iron things.
Yeah.
Those are super heavy, so you don't want to be like, but maybe you don't boil water in them.
Not in the black one there, but maybe if she's doing pasta for about 25 people in her tiny apartment, she needs that. But I think for this purpose, it's only because it looks cool. But I would love to have that, and I love the stove as well.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
a gas stove.
gas.
You love gas. Okay.
And that is the part I actually like in the kitchen. I think the kitchen looks a lot like a new built home in a smaller Swedish town. With the
In a smaller
floor.
Swedish town where they have like too much money.
Yeah. So the floor.
Yeah,
I
everything
don't-
looks
I don't
very Swedish to me.
like it, and you can see it's very slippery as well. And in the kitchen, that kind of slip isn't a good thing.
No, but I was gonna comment on something because she said like, oh, this thing, I don't know what it does. My husband really wanted it. And I feel this is so often when we watch these home tours that the person living there are like, oh, I don't know what this is, or I never use this, but it's nice to have a swimming pool or a spa or sauna. And that annoys me because I'm like, why do you have things in your home that are completely unnecessary, that are probably expensive, and you could have used the money to something better, or to like, I don't know, donate the money instead of buying things that you won't use. And they are like cheeky about it. That annoys me. Let's continue.
And yeah, just one more thing. When we're here in this frame, you can see what I would like to call a barn door alert. It's a little bit of
Trigger warning.
Yeah, and you can put in some whoop, 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 because this is like it's supposed to look a little bit industrial, and maybe it is from the original house, but together with the rest of this like this Swedish looking
Newly built home.
yeah, it doesn't really do it for me.
Okay.
In a kitchen makes it seem like it's a gourmet kitchen. Is it a gourmet kitchen? One day, but it isn't right now, because I'll tell you who hasn't cooked here yet. My husband.
Yeah, exactly. They don't use it. They don't cook in their own
Most
home.
New York City apartments, we have this amazing feature which we couldn't get rid of even if we wanted to. And time is just oil and food on the floor and messiness. And a new stain is made and a new memory is made, and that's just how we have to look at things.
Yeah.
Wow, deep.
I love the curve of the wood here because it just softens everything. I mean, there's just hard edges everywhere all the time. So
Agreed. That's a very nice
it's
detail
kind
to
of
have
soften
the
it up.
curve
Everything's
instead
a
of like.
little softer in certain ways because of the curve of the windows. That softens things, even to the curve of like this custom bookshelf. It's so open, and each
Where's the
shelf
curve?
is very tall, and it was made for this space. Oh, this is actually my daughter's like old work. It was right when she started drawing people. This was years ago. My daughter's
you
actually
call it
an incredible
work?
artist.
When it's like
It
kids'
blows my
drawings.
mind. I was never
This is
that
my
good.
daughter's
And
work.
This is my sister. She made this in high school.
I mean, I
I've
appreciate
had an
that.
apartment since I moved downtown. There is in every room, I guess. There's toilet art. Yeah, it's funny. I actually in my
Even the art looks Swedish.
Yeah, and like middle
Like
of the
IKEA.
road. Yeah, not upsetting anyone, and doesn't create any type of emotion whatsoever.
No, it's very like bland.
I
It's very lagom, which is a Swedish word that you should know if you like IKEA.
I have like a wool vagina hanging, custom vagina. Not kidding. I don't know why. I like to remember that we're all human. And then I have all the cookbooks that I organize.
A lot of cookbooks for someone who doesn't cook.
And also like a wool vagina. I feel like all of these famous people, or people in general, like vaginas are mainstream now. Vagina art is mainstream.
Yeah, but this is a very mainstream home, and
Yeah.
and it's very like, I would rather have some kind of art that like people are getting upset about, or this is the most ugly thing I've ever seen when they come over to your house, than have like the blandest, most boring art.
Or more of your children's work.
Yeah.
Because it's the TV room. And I'll show you where the TV is in a minute. But first, another very essential piece of the
I would like to say something about the blinders, whatever you call them. Blinds. They have to work with the arch, but to put them there together with the rest of the style, even if it's the same type of wood as in other places, I think it's a bad choice, because that is more like a Spanish villa than this like Northern Europe kind of style and in the rest of the apartment.
What would you do instead? Would you do like curtains?
Absolutely, yeah.
It's the blind thing,
Yeah.
or is it that they are in wood?
No, it's that they are like created in wood, and this
The arch, the
no,
pattern.
the
Oh, the slanted.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think her home looks very personal. Is that a word? It doesn't look personal, and it looks very much like a place where you go like to sleep or something when you're there for 2 days. So it doesn't look very lived in, and it doesn't look like, yeah, I can't get rid of the feeling of being like, and also I just want to say that IKEA is not like necessarily a bad thing. We worship IKEA in Sweden. We are Swedish. And I know a lot of people around the globe, and especially in the US, like IKEA, and IKEA has made also some iconic pieces that are sold vintage very expensive now. So it doesn't have to be something bad because it's from IKEA. But this looks very much like what you said, as like a newly built apartment in Sweden. This is, I guess the standard is quite high, but those apartments, like, it's newly built rental apartments that are quite expensive, but still rental apartments.
yeah, and this could be like the show house or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to like get people interested in the whole development, and they make one apartment, and it looks so that this way, so that everyone can kind of be interested in buying.
Everyone can see themselves
Yeah.
in it. But I have to give like cred to the prop stylist here, because I love flowers or like pieces that aren't necessarily like a bouquet. This is just like a bunch of branches. I think that's very nice.
I had to have it because it's like a circle, so it's soft, and my kids can actually sit around it, because these chairs are actually from my old apartment that Sarah reupholstered. I love antiques. I love mixing antiques with modern furniture. I love it. I think it's such a puzzle.
She loves
I
it.
love the fact
I
that
think
you
she
can
loves
just
it.
reupholster them and make them look totally different.
I
And
don't love
the
them.
clothes are the same. The wood is stunning, and they're so.
I don't mind them, but they look like something that would fit in a hotel lobby.
Yeah,
Like-
or someone's grandmother's
coat
house.
closet.
No, they don't look like a grandmother's house.
Really
They
cool
look
because,
too
again,
new.
Small spaces.
I understand this idea, but I don't like it because it's just a wardrobe wall. If the TV isn't
For watching Dateline,
there.
your husband after your kids go to bed, and then these little drawers, they're all the tools.
So I guess it's smart.
We don't have to see them all the time, right? Are you with me, parents? Another gorgeous.
I
you don't
feel
wanna see that
her
because
whole
I actually
personality,
put
like,
everything
I
in.
have never seen an interview or anything with her, so I don't know what she's like, but this looks very much like, or she feels very much like she's just trying to, just as her art, not upset anyone.
Mm.
Like the way she talks, like, am I right, parents? Like, I guess any parent everywhere in the world would say it's nice not to have toys on the floor.
Yeah.
It's not like People won't
Yeah,
be upset about
Preaching
this.
to the choir, and the choir is everyone.
Exactly. Preaching to everyone.
Back up. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. My bed from my old apartment. I have my hands from my old apartment.
She keeps referring to her old apartment. I don't know why. Like this is because
Maybe it's famous.
Yeah, or I'm thinking maybe she wants to make a point that she's like recycling things.
No, I think she wants to prove to people that she's human. She has bikes, and she has the bikes on the roof, and she doesn't know if that's allowed. And she has kids toys and stuff, and like a normal person. And also one of her kids drew on the bench, and that's like, wow, she's so normal.
Yes, that's the feeling I'm getting as well. But also now I think that maybe if she is maybe referring to a previous video, maybe they've been in her home before.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that's why.
Apartment. So this
I
is
do
a
not
secret.
like
It's a
that
secret.
wallpaper, and I don't think
another
it really
Exit. Just in case.
works with the rest of the.
I thought that was really fun. I love secrets.
I love secrets too. I really appreciated that secret door.
I don't know why. I guess because I was, he's cool. He's a special guy. And I was showing him my dog trick. Because David let me to do, like, pet tricks.
That
And
is
I
art
showed
that
him
I
if he
can
could have a
appreciate.
hamburger
I was gonna say
on-
that art
And
is
yeah, it
stupid.
worked
Yeah.
because he's
But it's at least something else than, okay, it's not, it's also middle of the road, but like on her level, it is.
I have to show you my
It
bathroom
was.
because it's.
I feel I just get more and more annoyed with this home.
It's so crazy.
It just like
It's
I had
beautiful.
higher hopes for this
The
home.
color, by NYC standards, it's huge.
Even the
It's
towels
beautiful,
are very light.
Classic traditional fittings.
They don't look
and
trashy, but they don't
just
look very
feels
fancy.
open.
Maybe she rents it out on Airbnb a lot. So
Yeah, it
needs
looks
to
like
be-
an Airbnb
So
home.
much control of these. It's so pretty. I love this marble. We're using the same marble. It's like everywhere.
Oh, another thing that annoys me when we are watching like rich people's homes is that they change out like stone that is perfectly fine, and then they are like, I wanted this pink marble, but I had this black marble, but I'm not, now I'm gonna like custom make this marble that I want. But it's so climate intensive to use marble and those, I don't know what they are called, like those nicer stone types. So if you can reuse what you have, like do that, or use like a renewable material.
But she reused the hands, so it's like.
Even Steven.
These pops of color. This light was in my closet in my last apartment, and my daughter was so obsessed with it, just birds. So we had to do it. We have my
I
friend's
appreciate
house,
that
I
lamp.
sent my friends. It's
Yeah, it
gonna
was
be on
okay.
market soon because I of course have a business venture. My girlfriends and I are very into architecture and house designs, and we wanted to create a space for our kids to play and explore and make their own.
That is not
things,
showing
but with an
in her
aesthetic
home.
outside of this pleasing.
Maybe it's showing in her bigger house, upstate.
It's a small room.
Yeah,
but we made the most
it's
of
all
it,
about
and
the
my daughter loves
upstate.
sleeping.
I don't feel like the color combinations are that good.
So that's my home away from home. Thank you for visiting. I
Home away from home, so it's not her home.
No, it's Airbnb she rented.
You don't think it's even her home?
Yeah, I think it is, but I don't think she's spending a lot of time there.
Now I feel sad.
I feel nothing.
I feel a little sad. I was hoping to see a beautiful home, and this home was very boring. It looks like something I've seen so many times when looking for apartments in Stockholm or being at someone's home like in Sweden. It's not ugly, it's a nice apartment, and it's probably great if you have kids because you don't have any weird things going on, but it's super boring. It doesn't have personality.
I would actually say that this home was more boring than most boring apartments in Stockholm. Her outfit and those colors were the best thing in the whole apartment.
And that wasn't an exciting outfit.
No, but just the colors. I enjoyed the color combination more
The
than I
gray
enjoyed
melange and white shirt. What
No,
was she
it
wearing?
was a very pale yellow.
Oh. Well, okay, this was a very underwhelming home with maybe an underwhelming review. I don't know. Now I just want to see a beautiful home that sparks creativity and makes me feel something.
So I have an idea.
Oh, you do?
Please leave a comment for a good video of a apartment.
Fun home.
Yeah, a fun home with some personality. It could be even if it's the most ugly personality, it's better than no
Ugly
personality.
That is true. Leave us a comment
And we see you next time.
and recommend a video that we should review or just watch. We watch a lot of these videos.
Yes. Link and subscribe or whatever it's called.
Subscribe to this channel. Hope to see you soon again. Bye.
Nailed it.